Hey guys, welcome back to the final episode of the Boogie Man. So let's continue. Sophie, stop it. Not this tale again. Fine, if you say so, Papa. Guess I'm not saying a word. Go ahead, please. Meeting the real Boogeyman sounds pretty juicy. Can you tell me more? Maybe not really, Matt. He just touched my shoulder, but his hand was cold as ice. Right, right away, I knew it wasn't human. The guy's hands were human, though. They had warmth, so I knew he was just a regular guy. Huh, so the boogeyman's hands are cold, eh? I ought to tell that to my little squirts. Anything else you noticed? I feel like you might get angry if I say this. I won't. Tell me. That guy had this cold and emotionless air. Like you couldn't tell what he was thinking at all. It reminded me of Mr. Keith a little. You still think that way now? Not even, because Mr. Keith got really mad at me. He was like, "Don't worry your papa ever again." Red paint on his face. There was nothing like that. It was all red from blood spurts, though. Really? Keith told me he wore a paper bag with weird paint on it. And one more thing. Did you get any red graffiti in the castle, saying stuff about monsters or ringtones? No, I didn't. Mr. Hover, you're colorblind, if I recall. Maybe you just couldn't see the paint. Yeah, but it's white and pink, and I get mixed it up. I get mixed up. I just see red fine. I can see red fine. And you, miss? I saw quite a bit of the castle, but none of that. Did you hear from the others? Don't get me wrong, I don't think you're lying. The others said they saw nothing too. But then, that makes Keith the one talking nonsense. I don't think Keith is necessarily lying. What do you mean? Because people don't always see the same things you do. Huh? Thanks for the assistance, E2. Sorry about calling you in 2 weeks after the fact. Is not everything settled yet? The police there are in the middle of their investigation. My role's just to assist. I'm gonna report your testimonies to them, and that's that. I'll be off now. Eric, take them to the entrance. Oh boy. When our son died, I thought my own life was over too. I couldn't think about anything, nothing had any taste, but tears would suddenly come anyways. I don't remember anything about what I did back then, but I do remember one thing. That Keith was always at my side. When I wailed and shouted, he'd hug me, stroke my hair, and say it was okay. Eventually, I adjusted to life without our son. I found I could laugh again. But when I got my own emotions back, I realized Keith had stopped laughing. I had been broken, and so had Keith. Over time, I was able to heal, but he didn't. He was still stuck in the moment of Todd's death. He was always supporting me, so he never faced up to himself. I struggled to at least be a little stronger. Next time I would protect him, since I wanted him to laugh again. But I couldn't. I couldn't repay anything to Keith. And I realized I was a burden on him, that I would keep him from ever walking again. So even if we're apart, as long as he can laugh again, that's the best choice I can make. My wife always brings me warm milk before I go to bed. And last Father's Day, my little squirt tried cooking me a meal. I definitely don't need milk to go to sleep, and the kid's cooking, I'll be blunt, it ain't good. But I'm glad for it. Usefulness in collectoral doesn't mean a thing with this stuff. Keith didn't say, stay close to you, expecting something in return. That's just what he wanted to do. You guys have gotten too much sympathy. You don't mind getting hurt for the sake of the other. But can't you notice that one of you being hurt hurts the most? Hurts the other. You've just been getting more and more wounded so you go along. You're prepping Keith up too, Helena. He can fight day after day because he knows you're waiting at home. As much as I tease him about it. Don't think of yourself as baggage. Depend on him as much as you need. That's what he wants too. Keith grabbed my hand and smiled, even though he was stabbed and wounded. And what did he say? Got you. Because he finally got what makes him happiest. But man, too much disparency between you guys' testimonies and Keith's. Just how am I going to report this to their department? Hey, Helena. He went back home from the hospital today, right? Can I come with it? Can I come talk with him now? I'm sorry, before he goes back home, there's a place he's going to visit. And I'm planning to head there myself. Oh, I gotta take a sippy sip. Keith? I always wanted to cry like this. I never forgot about him, not for a single day. Ever since he died, I was scared. I felt like even the slightest sign of weakness would make it all crumble. I acted like I felt nothing, like nothing disturbed me. I thought then I might be able to fool everyone, even myself. I was so stupid. I was broken a long time ago. It was all garbage, but I acted like a champion of justice. It always felt off. Whoever I was working for, I never felt repaid. And when I saw you were safe, and you came up to me, finally I felt happy again. Acting strong just made me weak. It was pointless. Todd would never forgive his father staying broken forever, because I promised I'd protect his mom. I'll take off the blindfold. I'm gonna laugh. Even if it's a stupid TV show. If I'm pissed, I'll get mad. And if I'm sad, I'll cry. Fine, I guess there'll be counseling. There's something seriously wrong with my head. Seems like it's gonna be a busy time. It's gonna be so busy I won't be able to do it alone. Helena, I don't think I can deal with just being a good loser. I want a chance. Let me chase after you. Let me get down on my knees. You're the only one I want waiting for me. There's no need for a chance. Didn't I tell you, divorce or decide? I've decided. Haven't you? We only have one umbrella, so we hold it together. And it's fine if we get a little wet, because it'll be sunny again soon. And I think that's the end. Happy end. Come rain, come shine. Perfect. We got this done. We finished this, guys. I'm really happy. I wish I could have, listened to it with the voices and such. Maybe I might do another playthrough with the voices and do more other endings, but I'm satisfied for right now. I am very satisfied. I loved this game. I love the story. I love that we get to interact with the past characters and even little cameos from other characters, like the Sandman putting those dogs to sleep. David's mention, well, not David's mentioning his, the Crooked Man, but the detective already knowing that, David went to a house in the middle of nowhere and found a hanged man. This was just perfect. I enjoyed every minute of this game, and I love this game. This game series in general is really good. But the next game we're going to be playing is The Hanged Man, if I recall correctly. I have The Hanged Man ready to go down. So that is the game we're going to be playing next. So hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay. I know I was very lengthy with it, and I can't wait till the next game and we can play it together as a team. Or, just watch me play it, okay? So, stay safe, stay cool, stay hydrated. This has been the Boogie Man, and I will see you all in the next gameplay of The Hanged Man. This is Dazzling Kate, signing the hell out of here.